Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This is Shanmugaraj. As I planned earlier, I'm continuing my efforts on knowledge sharing videos, educational videos on both Agile series as well as feedback and project management areas. Today's video is going to be a very important video on Agile series. Everyone would like to listen and love about it. We are going to discuss about business agility. What is business agility? What is in it for me as a leader? What are the components of business agility and how I can implement in my organization, right? It's a very interesting and important video in agile areas today. So in today's context, most of the top leadership talking about business agility is one of the key KPIs at strategic level, right? I took this information from Scaled Agile Framework website. Let's get into the video now. Let's understand what is business agility. Business agility is the ability to compete and thrive in the digital age by quickly responding to the market changes and emerging opportunities with innovative business solutions. We know that as a business leader or as a strategic leader or as middle level leaders, we understand that every company has to quickly respond to the market changes to have the competitive edge. They have to anticipate and respond to the emerging opportunities, something like pandemic or something like any other macroeconomic opportunities coming to that, with the innovative business solutions. The very important thing here is business agility requires that everyone involved in the delivery solution, everyone is involved in delivering solutions. It's not about only the developers or testing people, right? Everybody involved in this. That's a very important point here. The business and technology leaders, development, IT operations, legal, marketing, finance, support, compliance, security, and others. They use lean and agile practices to continuously deliver innovative and high quality products and services faster than competition. That's what very important, right? You and me is part of the chain of the business agility, starting from CEO to for a fresher who is entering into the organization. Everybody has a defined role in contributing to the business agility, right? Every department, legal, marketing, finance, HR, so everybody is part of this value chain. Everybody is contributing to the ability to compete and thrive, to respond to the market changes or any organization changes, any opportunities coming on their way, right? It's a very important concept to understand that, what is a business entity and who are all contributing to this. Let's look at this slide. This is talking about the 8 components in business agility. If you're able to improve on all these 8 areas, automatically your business agility will improve, right? So let's discuss each one independently. So this talks about, centrally it talks about customer centricity and other capabilities and capacities like enterprise solution delivery, agile product delivery, team and technical agility, lean agile leadership, continuous learning culture, organizational agility, lean portfolio management. Right? These are the 8 components of business agility. If the organization focus on all these 8 areas, experts are feeling that organization will get into a superior score on business agility. So let's look at each one independently. The first one is the customer centricity. Let's look at the statement from Jeff Bezos, who is the chairman of Amazon. The most important single things to focus obsessively on customer. He's using the word obsessively. Our goal is to be a most customer centric company, and they are one of the most customer centric company. Look at the words the very cautiously they're using. They want to focus obsessively on customer, right? Customer centricity is a mindset. It's a way of doing a business that focusing on creating a positive experiences for the customer through the full set of products and services that enterprise offers, right? So because the customers are ultimate beneficiaries of value of business solutions created and maintained by the portfolio value streams or any value stream, right? So customer-centric businesses generate greater profits, increased employee engagement, more satisfied customer, more NPS, better NPS. All customer-centric enterprises deliver whole product solutions that are designed with deep understanding of customer needs, right? So it is very, very important to have a customer centricity as the mindset. Everybody in the value chain, in the business agility value chain, every department, finance, HR, delivery, every department need to have this mindset. How to create positive experience for the customer, right? So one of the mission vision statement from our company is creating smiles through great people and great technology, right? So what are the components of customer centricity as a mindset, right? Focusing on customer, try to do a segmentation to align your products, targeted user segments, and try to understand, identify underlying and ongoing customer needs. Try to understand their implied needs. Of course, continuous needs as well. The product owner plays a very important role here. Think and feel like a customer, working out something like a design thinking as part of your value chain, right? Building a complete solution, right? A systemic thinking. If you use a lean thinking, it is talking about system thinking, entire, holistic view of customer experience, long-term experience, and building a, long-term relationship by building, customer lifetime value, right? These are the very important aspects in the customer centricity. The second one is enterprise solution delivery, the second component of business agility, right? I'm an engineer, I serve mankind by dreams comes true, right? So everybody, has that pride in it. So what is an enterprise solution delivery, right? It's a competency that describes, how to apply lean agile principles and practices to the specifications, development, in every operations you do that, right? So I'll give another example. In my previous company, we built a product, for we call that an enterprise CRM platform. We are serving the North American market of, different segmentations like in the insurance sector. There are, three different channels in US, North America, that, an individual insurance agent can sell the solutions to the customer. A big company like New York Life or Sun Life can sell the insurance policies to the customer, and then there is an intermediary between, wholesaler called sometimes someone like Transamerica also can sell this. There are a lot of channels they have in North America. The way we build the product, right? All these people can log into our application, can use this application. So that's how we built an enterprise solution. You can cater all the channels of the industry. That's how you get a better reach, better agility in the business, right? So this is called, enterprise solution delivery, where you try to cover at enterprise level and, incorporate lean agile principles at every operations or every business processes of delivery. The third one is agile product delivery. In my previous videos, we had discussed detailed on XP, Kanban, and Scrum, Safe also, right? So we discussed about it. These are the, models available for agile product delivery, right? So this is our third component. Agile product delivery it's a customer centric approach to defining, building, releasing a continuous flow of valuable products and services to the customers. It's about creating a right solution for right customers at the right time and sustaining it and go for continuous improvement. That's about it, right? So in a simple word, Agile product delivery is nothing but right solutions for right customers at right time. These are the three sub-components under the Agile product delivery. It starts with customer centricity using techniques like design thinking and developing on cadence and release and demand. You can use your agile methods, your release trains. You can use Scrum and Kanban at team levels, right? And you can use that DevOps and continuous delivery pipelines, right? Comms approach, CI/CDs, right? These are the sub-components of agile product delivery. Design thinking is a customer-centric development process that creates a desirable products that are profitable, sustainable over the life cycle. Right? Let's look at what is understanding the problem. There are four phases in the design thinking: discovering it, defining it, develop, and deliver. It's about a method used for building an MVP. Nowadays, we are using lean startup design thinking. It's combined with agile product delivery. Okay, so you can use lean startup, create a problem statement or initial idea generation, and then sorry, the design thinking used for idea generation, and then you can use a lean startup to create an MVP for you, and then you can go with an agile fullest agile delivery for it. So nowadays most of the product companies are using design thinking. They are combining design thinking, lean startup with agile product deliveries, right? The four stages of design thinking is discover, understand the problem, right? Discover and define it, and design the right solution, develop and deliver, right? And DevOps is a second component of agile product delivery. DevOps is a mindset and a culture set of technical practices that helps in CI/CD automation. You know, so they follow a calmer approach. Culture is very important. Automation, lean flow, measurement of everything, and recovery. So these are the five components of a DevOps, safe DevOps. And the advantage of DevOps is it gives 200 times of more frequent deployment delivery, 100 times of faster lead time, right? And 2000 times of faster lead time to restore the service, and 7 times less lower change fail rate actually, right? Nowadays, this is the statistics as of 2019, right? Now it have been even better in 2022, right? This is advantages of statistically proven DevOps are giving more velocity and more lead time to the uh, organization as well as the team, right? The fourth component is the team and technical agility. Continuous attention to the technical excellence and good design enhances agility. It's one of the uh, very well useful principles in Agile Manifesto, right? So team and technical agility competency describes the critical skills, lean agile principles and practices that high performing agile teams and teams of agile teams use to create high quality solutions for their customers. It's about one of the competency required for building business agility. So these are the sub components of team and technical agility, right? You need to have a team, agile teams, like you can have a scrum master, product owner, and development team, right? This is the setup of a scrum. And then you need to have a built-in quality as one of the competency, right? It's like you can use XP techniques like collective ownerships, automation, definition of done, right? Peer review, TTD, all those technical excellence, XP practices you can implement. And then you can use teams of agile teams for scaling, for agile release train. You can use safe techniques, essential safe, portfolio safe. You can use multiple ways of building a teams of agile teams and in a scaled manner, right? So five dimensions of built-in quality is maintaining a smooth and healthy flow, architecture and design quality, code quality, system quality, and release quality, right? All these are very very important. If you focus on all these five quality, automatically you are building a built-in quality in our system, right? The fifth competency is lean agile leadership, right? It's not enough that management commit themselves to quality and productivity. They must know what is they must do. Such a responsibility cannot be delegated. The statement coming from Edward Deming, one of the quality gurus of you know So lean agile leadership competency describes that how the lean agile leaders drive and sustainable organizational change and operational excellence by empowering individuals and teams to reach their highest potential. And it's very important that as a leader you need to drive and sustain the organization changes by using lean agile principles and practices. There are three components in lean agile leadership: mindset and principle. Every leader should understand the mindset, getting from a fixed mindset to growth mindset, leading by example, being authentic, emotional intelligence, lifelong learning, growing others, decentralized decision making, and leading the change, right? Creating a psychological safety, violation for change, training them, providing a change vision, change leadership. These are the areas of lean agile leadership competency. Building a growth mindset by as a leadership level as well as at every leadership layer level, and leading by examples and leading changes. These are the wonderful competencies you can build in your organization. The sixth competency is building a lean portfolio management competency, right? So lean portfolio management competency aligns the strategy and execution by applying lean and system thinking approaches to strategy and investment funding, right? At strategic and investment funding level, agile portfolio operations and governance level, right? You can build these areas aligned with strategy and execution. So there are three components in to lean portfolio management and strategy and investment funding that ensures that entire portfolio is aligned and funded to create, maintain the solution needed to meet the business targets, right? It's about funding, strategic funding. Actually, you need to identify the right products for your company, right product sets, right, epics or right set of features for your company and fund them out. And the second one is agile portfolio operations, building a lace, lean agile center of excellence, community of practice, right? So that fosters the operational excellence, right? So that's you can build a lays as part of agile portfolio operation. And building a lean governance is about the oversight and decision making of spending, audit and compliance, forecasting expenses and measurement, right? So very important to have agile PMO, lean governance to build a different layers. Actually, in my organization, as part of agile transformation, I built three layers of governance, measuring at sprint level, measuring at release level, and monitoring at product level. So at every level, all three levels, we have a governance mechanism in place. So you can build around these competencies, building agile PMO, building a lace. You can build a wonderful system for lean portfolio management. The seventh competency is agile, organization agility, right? So organization agility competency describes how lean thinking people and agile teams optimize their business processes, right? Quickly adopt the organization as needed to capitalize on the new opportunities, right? Agility is the ability to adopt and respond to the changes. Agile organizations view change as an opportunity, not a threat. So it's very important. Agile organization view change as an opportunity, right? So how do you optimize your business processes, evolve strategy with a clear, decisive new commitments, quickly adopt to the changes, new opportunities, right? So what are the subcomponents of organization agility? Lean thinking people and agile teams, right? So everybody should be able to train in lean agile methods and embrace their agile values, right? Safe has its own values, Scrum has its own values, Agile Manifesto has its own values. So how do you adopt that? Every part of the value chain, every team should have a lean thinking paper, right? And we should focus on lean business operations, right? Applying Kanban, right? Process time, identifying the, doing the value stream mapping, continuously improve on the flow, right? All these things you can understand. You can importantly go with Kanban is one of the beautifully placed for lean business operations. You can very well use for all of the most of the operations in a company. And third component is the strategic agility, aligning our strategy to continuously sense the market, continuously respond to the changes at a strategic level, right? Quickly adopting our strategy, quickly changing our strategy based on the market changes, based on the competitiveness in the market, right? That's about enterprise agility as well as the strategic agility, right? The final component and competency is a continuous learning culture, right? The continuous learning culture competency describes a set of values and practices that encourage individuals and enterprise as a whole to continually increase knowledge, competence, performance, and innovation. Right? This is achieved by becoming a learning organization, committing to relentless improvement, and promoting a culture of innovation. Right? It's very, very important that your organization need to become a learning organization. There are three areas you need to focus to become build a continuous learning culture. You should become a learning organization. You need to have a shared vision, mental model, system thinking, mastery. Right? You have to have autonomy, mastery, and purpose to the every team and organization. Focusing on relentless improvements. It's simple inspection and adoption using plan, do, and check, act. Right? An innovation culture. Right? Go and see, doing a Gemba walk. You know, and going for root cause analysis like parrot analysis, you know fact based improvement. So you can experiment using the lean startup or design thinking. You can build our innovation culture around it. So these are the uh, sub components or sub competencies under continuous learning culture. You can use kaizen as well. The kaizen is a Japanese word for continuous improvement. It's about thinking good. Kaizen is about a series of ongoing incremental improvements by team focusing on eliminating all forms of waste. Right? It is better to try and fail than wait for the perfect time to begin action. Kaizen is a philosophy, it's not a process. It is a crucial component of lean enterprise. It's a crucial component of continuous learning culture. Right? So with that, we have come to a conclusion of today's video. Hope you liked it, because it's very, very important to understand the business agility in today's context. Every organization trying to compete and thrive, to adapt to the market changes, to have the competitive advantage. We discussed about 8 competencies you need to have as part of the business agility. It is wonderful, wonderful information. I liked it from Safe website, Scaled Agile Framework website. Hope it is very much useful to all the senior leadership as well as middle level leadership or portfolio leadership. All right. So I hope you had a wonderful time listening to this video. Right. I'm looking for your feedback on my area of improvement in terms of my delivery, in terms of my slides information. I would like to listen from you. I would like to see you in next videos, upcoming videos on Agile and PMBOK as well as project management and leadership series. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for your time. See you. Bye bye.